Welcome back to our CFR training series. In this video, we're focusing on communications security, commonly known as COMSEC, and the requirements that apply to cleared contractors working with classified communication systems and materials. COMSEC involves some of the most sensitive classified information protected by the U.S. government. Because of that, its handling, access, and control are governed by strict rules designed to protect national security. COMSEC requirements apply to contractors in several specific situations. These rules apply when a contractor requires the use of COMSEC systems to perform a contract, when a contractor is responsible for installing, maintaining, or operating COMSEC equipment on behalf of the U.S. government, or when a contractor is involved in the research, development, or production of COMSEC systems, COMSEC equipment, or related COMSEC material. In each of these cases, additional controls beyond standard classified handling requirements come into play. The management and safeguarding of COMSEC material in industry is governed by specific procedures issued by the government. These procedures are provided to the COMSEC Account Manager by the agency's Central Office of Record, or COR, which is responsible for establishing the COMSEC account. If these procedures exceed baseline security requirements, they become mandatory through contractual language. Contractors must follow the instructions issued by the COR exactly as provided. Before a COMSEC account can be established, key contractor personnel must hold the appropriate final personnel security clearances. The Facility Security Officer, the COMSEC Account Manager, and the alternate COMSEC Account Manager must all possess final clearances appropriate to the level of material held in the account. When access involves operational top-secret cryptographic material marked as crypto, the COMSEC Account Manager and alternate must hold a final top-secret clearance based on a current investigation meeting the required scope. This requirement does not apply when contractors use only data transfer devices and seed key. Before any COMSEC information is disclosed to a contractor, the government contracting activity must verify that approved COMSEC procedures are in place at the contractor's facility. If procedures are not in place, the government must submit a written request and justification to establish those procedures and, when appropriate, to establish a COMSEC account. Initial COMSEC or cryptographic access briefings must also be conducted before access is granted. Access to COMSEC information requires a final entity eligibility determination and a final U.S. government-issued personnel clearance at the appropriate level. An interim top-secret eligibility determination or clearance may be used only for COMSEC access at the secret and confidential levels. When a COMSEC account is required, the contract documentation must clearly state that requirement. When accountable COMSEC material will be provided, acquired, or produced under a contract, the contracting officer will notify the contractor that a COMSEC account must be established. The contractor must submit the names of U.S. citizen employees who will serve as the COMSEC Account Manager and alternate COMSEC Account Manager to the cognizant security agency. The CSA then forwards the names of the Facility Security Officer, COMSEC Account Manager, and alternate, along with the contractual requirement, to the Central Office of Record. Once approved, the COR establishes the COMSEC account and notifies the CSA. An individual may manage more than one COMSEC account only when approved by each responsible COR. All contractor employees requiring access to classified COMSEC information must be briefed before access is granted. Depending on the type of access, employees will receive either a COMSEC briefing or a cryptographic access briefing. The Facility Security Officer and COMSEC account personnel are briefed by a government representative or designee, while other employees may be briefed by the FSO or designated personnel. These briefings ensure that individuals understand the unique sensitivity of COMSEC information, the special handling and protection requirements, and the severe criminal penalties for unauthorized disclosure. Formal COMSEC debriefings are not required, but records of all briefings must be maintained as directed by the COR. U.S. classified cryptographic information does not include seed key or controlled cryptographic items. Contractor employees may be granted access to classified cryptographic information only if they are U.S. citizens, hold a final clearance at the appropriate level, have a valid need to know, and receive the required security briefing. In some cases, individuals may also be subject to counterintelligence polygraph requirements. Accountable COMSEC material may only be destroyed according to government direction. Subcontractors contracts that require the disclosure of classified COMSEC information may only be awarded with written government approval. Additionally, any unsolicited proposal involving COMSEC systems, equipment, or development must be forwarded for national-level review and follow-up action through designated government channels. Thank you for watching this episode in our CFR training series.